Hey guys, I'm doing a review on the M3 DS Real Perfect Bundle version right there. This is everything that it comes with, the Perfect Bundle. Comes with the M3 card, the Rumble Pack, GBA expansion. Extra case for the GBA expansion is kind of translucent a little bit, in case you don't want to use the black one. And there's a GBA expansion pack for the original DS, the DS Fat. You'd use that if you had the DS Fat. Flash card reader. This is for your micro SD cards, so you can transfer the files from your computer to the card. You need your DS, and this is just the box right here. Has a little bit of info on it, and there's a little slip inside. It tells you have to download the system files, so get rid of that. And you also need your micro SD card, micro SDHC. I got a 4 gig. I paid like $7 for it on newegg.com. So what you do first, I'm gonna take the M3 out of the case. The Rumble Pack only does Rumble for certain games, so if you want to use that, that's cool. I'm not gonna use it, so I'm just gonna put that aside. Get my M3 out. There it is, M3 DS Real. I'm gonna get my micro SD out. I've already loaded up some games on this, so get that out of the way. Just put your micro SD in like this. Go this way. The tab right there goes to the left from the back. Put it in. You just put it in your DS. And I'm gonna take out the dust cover and put in the GBA expansion pack. Just snap that in. Open the DS and boot it up. I have a little custom screen that I made. Some custom icons that I did. Okay, first, the NDS folder right here. You have to make a folder on your memory card that's called NDS, and then you put all your Nintendo DS games in there, and then you can play them from there. So I'll show you a game playing. I'll show you Mario Kart. Boot it up. Press A, or you can use your stylus. So right here you have select file. That is right there. That's if you want to custom load some cheats on it. If you have like new cheats that you want to custom load, the firmware already comes with cheats on it. So if you really want to use cheats, all you have to do is hit the cheat tab right here. And then it comes up with all these sheets, and you can turn them on and stuff like that. But just go back. So cheat switch, turn that on if you're using cheats. Press it, and you can do always on or switch on. And switch on will show you the switch. Real time save or soft reset. I have it set to soft reset, that way I don't have to always turn off the DS every time I want to exit a game. Some of the games don't work with soft reset though. So if you try to set them and they don't work, then it pretty much you have to wait for an update if they get it to work. And then also right there is real-time save, which you can save like emulators do. You can just save at any point in the game by using the button combination that it shows. Slow motion switch, turn that on if you want slow motion, and it tells you what the switch. So right there it's either R and select and L and select. Sorry. Slow motion level is how slow you want the game to be, from 1 to 5. And then you just start the game, press A, it loads up. pick your game. And it plays just like a real DS game. So you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. It's not going to work. So I'm just going to soft reset it, and it goes back to the DS menu. There you have that. You can go to GBA, and if you make a folder and call it GBA, and you can put your GBA games in here. And this only works with the GBA expansion cart. So if you don't have the expansion cart, then you can't use this. The cool thing about GBA is it has some classic series games, like games from NES and a couple of ports from Super Nintendo also. So you can go through that and you can load up a GBA game. It takes a little bit longer to load than the regular NDS files, but it's not really that bad. Depends on what you set it to too. I'll load up a Link to the Past, which is a Super Nintendo port. You can patch it or fast load it. Fast load's always quicker. Patches it directly to the GBA expansion pack. You can select what screen you want it to be on, top or the bottom. And there's also cheats on this, but you have to load cheat files for the GBA games. It doesn't have any cheat files built in, so just load it. Fast loads. Fast loads a lot quicker. It doesn't take that long. It's loading up right there. And since I only have it on the top, it's only going to show something on the top. You pick your file, which I already have a file on here. And you can only play Link to the Past on this since you don't have a GBA link for the DS. You can't play Four Swords. You just play it, and it's just like the actual game. The thing about GBA is there's no soft reset, so you actually have to reboot the DS. My card, that's just a file browser. You can boot GBA and NDS games off there, although when you use the file browser you can't load cheats off of that. And then you can also load Homebrew. I have Lame Boy, which is a Game Boy Color emulator. So you can load original Game Boy games and Game Boy Color games and play those. I'll just load up Link's Awakening. This is Lame Boy. It plays just like a regular Game Boy game. There's no soft reset on this either, so you gotta actually reboot it. Boot lets you either go to a slot 2 flash cart or a GBA game. Go back by pressing B. Media. It's like Moonshell. It's the same thing. It's just a media player. Play movies, music, read text files, stuff like that. And you have like a file browser just like the other thing, and there's a little setting menu. You can set your LCD brightness, turn off or reboot your DS. You can't go back from here, so you actually have to reboot it to get back to the main menu. But it's better than having to use the switch on this side. Save you a little bit of wear and tear on the on-off switch. PDA, if you loaded the PDA software on there, then it would have worked, but I don't have it on there right now. Settings, that just lets you change the skin you're using, change your shortcut, which is what it boots into. You can either boot into the NDS game folder or the main menu, like I have it, the main menu, and you can choose your language right here too. Go back, and that's pretty much it. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them for me.